Hi everyone, I'm Veerle from Canvas Alchemy and I'm here to talk to you about oil painting. Oil painting, backgrounds and inspiration. And I want to tell you, before you start creating a painting, what you have to do if you want to oil paint. So basically we start off with inspiration, and if you got a mental block and you have no idea what you're gonna paint, go outside, have a walk, look at things, draw things, make sketches of them, and then afterwards maybe you can convert them into a painting. But the things you have to know before you start oil painting is that this painting is not gonna be finished in a day. Oil painting does take days and does take quite a bit of time for it to finish, because the drying times with oil paints are very extensive. If you want to mix your paints, and if you can mix all your colors to finish your painting, you might be in for luck. But oil painting basically is layer upon layer upon layer. You don't paint one figure, background, foreground, depth. You don't create these kind of things in oil paint with just one layer. So you have to think, if you're gonna paint, think in layers. What to do first, what to do next. Then also, if you want your paint to dry a little bit quicker, there are solutions to do that. I preferably use turpentine because it goes a lot quicker. I don't need 6 weeks for my painting to dry. Also, if I want layer after layer, it doesn't have to be one day, 3 weeks off and painting the next layer. You do want to keep continuing your work. Oil paint does have a smell. If you're doing it in an environment where you live, you eat, you work in, and you smell the oil continuously, you are gonna get headaches from it. So provide yourself good fresh air, space, and stay relaxed during the whole process. A place where you don't have to move all your work all the time. Take a place where you can paint, leave everything, and go back to. Don't do it in a space where you paint one layer, then you have to take it away, put it back, because oil paint is quite nasty, and if it's on your hands, you don't get it off easily. As you can see, in the background, there's one of my oil paintings, which I did, and I'm actually doing it on a wooden panel. So also look into what background materials you're gonna use. Are you gonna paint on canvas? Are you gonna paint on wood? It can all change the appearance of your painting. So oil paint does take quite some time to, or how do you say it? Oil paint is actually a substance that goes into your material. If you put oil paint on a piece of paper, you're gonna notice the oil is gonna get drained into the paper. So whatever you use, it has to be able to combine with the oil. The point of oil painting, in my opinion, is to create life in the painting. So I don't go as much for detail, but go for the feel of it. Oil paint gives you actually the ability to be way more expressive. You can do much more with it. You can create life in your painting, so it speaks to you rather than you look at it. It's a very nice material to explore, but you have to be patient. You have to grow to use oil paints. Don't think your first painting is gonna be all that. We're not Picasso in a day. Light is also very important. You will notice your painting in different light settings are gonna be very different, especially with oil painting, because the color does seem to reflect a lot on light. So if you're standing on the right, it can be totally different from the left. Be aware, if you take a further distance, your painting is gonna be so much different than from up close. You can put in a lot of detail from up close, but it doesn't always need it. Go very often, take your distance with the painting and reflect on how it looks from a distance, because there's nobody who's gonna look at your painting every day within like 20 centimeters of the painting. Make sure you get the feeling in the painting you want. Create life with it. I would say don't pressure yourself. Oil painting is learning. Oil painting is very different to any other paint. Take your time. It's gonna work out. It's just a different method of painting. It's in layers. It's not one-off. It takes time. It's a build-up. Take care of the process. Enjoy the process, and the end result will be absolutely fine. I promise you. Also, don't throw it away just after. Leave it. Because works I've left years ago, which I didn't think they were good, I thoroughly enjoy at this moment. I'm really happy I kept it all.